Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gringo Show. We have a great show for you tonight, and let's start with our top story about this America-loving gringo who doesn't give a damn. He's a straight shooter, tells it like it is, and plays by his own rules. He doesn't take crap from anyone, especially Joe Biden. Say, what's on your mind, Donald Trump? Well, mind filters are for wussies. No, but seriously. I don't know if you were watching on Tuesday night, but if you were, you could have thought you were watching 5-year-olds playing soccer or slapstick comedy from the 1920s like that. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was a clip from Tuesday night's debate. The greatness of America was on display on Tuesday night. The shining light on top of the hill, the bastion of democracy, of decency, respect, and the example for the rest of the world.
And a lot more are going to die unless he gets a lot smarter, a lot quicker.
So,
Mr. President?
Did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Oh, give me a break.
Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Joe.
Clowns across the globe were insulted and offended when former Vice President Joe Biden lobbed this insult at the president.
You get the final word, Mr.
Well, it's hard to get any word in with this clown. Excuse me.
Hey, let me just say,
I love it how he corrected himself, like, this jerk, I mean Pope. The most disturbing part of the night was when Trump declined to denounce white supremacy and made a shout out to a group called the Proud Boys. It's not the name of a Wetskop group of gays getting ready to hit the Pride Parade. The Proud Boys are a right-wing extremist group, and he said this to them.
But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?
Sure,
are you
I'm
prepared
willing to do
specifically
that, but
do it?
Well, go ahead, sir.
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it.
Do you want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
White
name.
supremacists and
Who would
white
you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and right
Proud
militia.
Boys, stand back and stand by.
Stand back and stand down. And stand by, excuse me. Just another example of how various political leaders are inciting possible violence for after the election. Trump also went after debate moderator Chris Wallace, who's surprising, supposed to be playing for his team, is the anchor of favorite TV channel Fox News. And they're being against him.
So my question, sir, is what is the Trump health care plan?
Right. Well, first of all, I guess I'm debating you, not him, but that's okay. I'm not surprised.
And the icing on the cake when Biden went after Trump for making offensive remarks, calling members of the military who died in the war losers and suckers. In response, Trump went after Biden's son, who had a personal struggle of drug abuse.
I'm talking about my son, Beau Biden. You're talking about.
I don't know Beau. I know Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter got thrown out of the military. He was thrown out, dishonorably discharged.
That's not true. He wasn't dishonorably.
Cocaine use. And he didn't have a job until you became vice president. And once you became vice president, he made a fortune in Ukraine, in China, in Moscow,
that is simply
and various
not
other places.
True.
He made a fortune.
My son.
And he didn't have a job.
My son, like a lot of people we know at home, had a drug problem. He's overtaken it. He's fixed it. He's worked on it. And I'm proud of him.
But why was he given tens of millions?
I don't even know what to say here. I'm embarrassed to be on this program tonight, even talking about this debate. And it's not even about Trump or Biden. I'm ashamed of our democracy, of our institutions, and how it has been degraded to a reality TV show. Or maybe it was just another episode of Doña Flor y sus dos maridos. I mean, the biggest controversy in the Mexico debates in 2018 was the presence of models, but it was civil, it was respectful. Anyway, a debate watching event was held at Pinche Gringo Warehouse, where both Mexicans and Americans gathered to watch this monstrosity. We now go to our segment of Chilango Land with our very own Javier Negrete.
So, welcome everyone. Today is the first debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. We're going to interview some people to know who has what it takes to be the president of the United States. Come with me to find it out.
I think that Trump probably got his hair fixed up. What his tax return said that was what, like $70,000 for his hair.
Something like that.
So
Trump probably spent it in a tanning booth because he looks extremely orange. Looks good. I mean, it looks good.
that is just as much of a toss-up as this election is going to be. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go Biden just because of all of the McDonald's that Trump eats.
Well, okay, I'm going to say Biden because we all know that Trump has small hands, and so...
Contest? Him or me? Or Biden?
Trump said he couldn't go to Vietnam because he had bone spurs. I'm afraid that maybe former Vice President Joe Biden might have the upper edge there.
So I would say Trump, just based on a cheating factor.
I think Biden because he's an army veteran father, so I think he'll win.
I think Chris Wallace is winning the debate.
Chris Wallace is for sure winning the debate.
Yeah. Whoever screams loudest, it seems.
I don't know. It's gonna be hard to see who comes out as the winner of the debate because it's just all been yelling and screaming.
I think we're all losers at this point.
Well, that was the first round. The winner is still undecided. If you want to know more about this contest, stay tuned. Back to you, Dan. See you next week.